Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
After a week to delight for all Scotland fans, we turn attention back to league football, and 3 huge points up for grabs as 2 teams in the middle of the pack with top 6 aspirations go head to head in what will surely be a ding-dong, open, free-flowing match. United have had a mixed bag this year, but we're looking to find consistency in the second quarter of the season as they look to improve on their decent start. Falkirk have found some form of late, 7 points out of the last available 9. They're looking to keep flying under the radar as the media's season's overachievers. It's Dundee United versus Falkirk, live here on Falkirk TV, brought to you by GM Landscape UK. Sibbald now looks to occupy a pocket of space, plays it back out to Stevenson, has Williams for company. Brad Spencer closes down excellently well. Good work from Spencer and takes it away from one. Calvin Miller's running through the middle of the park if they can find him. Played in, Calvin Miller. Can he get a shot away? Calvin Miller. Goalkeeper spills it, and Calvin Miller opens the scoring. He made a bursting run through the middle of the park. Brad Spencer played an excellently weighted pass. He got the early shot away with his weaker right foot, but Kucherenko, we spoke about it before the game, he palmed the shot right into the path of Miller, who did so well to continue his run and slots home at the second attempt. Dundee United 0, Falkirk 1.
It's a great breakaway goal there, Josh. You rightly mentioned it, great work by Brad, closing down, managing to break up the attack and get the ball. Great wee run, past one of the United players. It was a fantastic ball into Miller. Have to say, I think his shot was a bit weak initially, but I think Kucherenko could have done a lot better with that shot. But great work by Miller to be aware to follow up and get the ball in the net. 1-0 Falkirk.
That's exactly it, Drew. It's the awareness to follow up. But it's a low cross that's just hits Sapsford, and now Falkirk on the counter-attack again. Calvin Miller plays in Ethan Williams, who lovely touch into Miller, who tries to play one over the top for Carell Wilson. Can he get a touch? He tried to take it on his chest and it just bounced over his shoulder. So unlucky for Carell Wilson. It was an excellent run, great pass from Calvin Miller to clip it over the top. You have to say, if Wilson had just tried to lob the goalkeeper, that probably would have been the better option. But now we have Lissa on the ball, looks to play one for Ethan Williams, who has Yeovil for company. Takes it past one and gets an early ball in the box, and now Calvin Miller at the edge of the box gets a shot away. It's well blocked. Back into the box, Brian Graham lays it off Dylan Tate. Pulls his shot, it's blocked and Sibbald clears. Miller whips it in right on top of the goalkeeper, and it's a great save from Kucherenko. That was going into the back corner off the goal. I think it gives the referee a decision to make.
It does, yeah.
Miller with the in-swinger on top of the goalkeeper, and Kucherenko has punched it with one hand off the inside of his knuckles into his own net.
We called it at the beginning of the game, Josh, didn't we? He's got it in him. How many times have we seen that this season?
I have to say, Drew, you know yourself as commentators, you're scared to make comments because they often so bite you. But I had to mention it pre-game that Kucherenko is a goalkeeper that has that in him, and that's 2 goals that he probably should have done better with. That was outrageous goalkeeping.
I mean, personally got a feel for the boy. He's just wishing the ground was swollen up, but he's just handed an absolute gift to Falkirk there.
Tate goes to ground and wins the ball, and great flick on from Brian Graham. Williams, can he slide one through for Brad Spencer? It does get there, but United have bodies back. Ball in for Wilson. Oh! Carell Wilson, you were not far away at all from behind the top corner. Brad Spencer just saw the run, picked his pass, and Wilson made great connection.
He took it well. It was a difficult chance coming across his body. But he got a good connection on it. All started from a really clever header from Brian Graham, doing what he does well and keeping Falkirk going.
Takes on Williams, good pass into Dolchek, into the box, comes back, cross in towards Fata, gets a head on it, hits the bar. Had Scott Bain at full stretch, and Carell Wilson tried to keep it in, and Carell Wilson does so well, and now keeps it in play, looks for options ahead of him, gives it to Calvin Miller out wide, and sensibly takes it back, looks for support, fires one over to Philip Lissa, who takes that down so well, has on yourself, plays it out to Ethan Williams. Can he get a shot away? Ethan Williams just fires it over the top of the crossbar, and Falkirk turning defence into attack in a matter of moments. Carell Wilson, he kept it in play, you thought he'd lost it, but he fought so hard to get that challenge in, worked so hard to win it back, and Falkirk moving it from right to left, and Lissa driving forward, laying it off, and Williams' shot just too high. Ferry inside to Stevenson, out to Strain. Missed the start of the season for injury, Ryan Strain. Back in amongst it today. Graham, heavy touch, gives it to Zach Sapsford, plays it inside. Trafanovsky, can he get a shot away? Shot to go, and Scott Bain down well. Through a crowd of bodies was difficult for him.
It's good positioning to get himself in the right place for that shot coming through. A tricky one that's skidding off the surface there, but did well to keep a hold of it.
And now an overload over on the far side. Trapanovsky plays Ferry on the overlap. Ball into the box in a dangerous area, and Lissa off an excellent challenge. Fata was coming in, still alive. Strain back into the box. Henderson headed clear. Inside towards Dylan Tate. Oh, Dylan Tate thought Adams was steamrolling forward, and it's a poor decision from Dylan Tate.
Yeah, he could have held on to the ball a bit longer.
Brian Graham just barged into the back off Christian Karetsis. Don't think there's a yellow card involved there. It is a foul by the letter of the law. Just a little shove in the back in his own penalty box. There was no need to do it. A check for violent conduct on Brian Graham. I don't think there was any intent to be violent. I think there's maybe a shove in the back. I would like to see another replay though. The nervous wait for Falkirk fans continues. Oh, and it's going to be a yellow card for Brian Graham, which, for those of you confused by the situation with VAR not being able to check a yellow card, the foul was given. The referee hadn't made his decision whether it was a yellow or a red. He then went to the monitor as it was a potential red card. He has then cautioned Brian Graham for the original foul. Into Miller. Miller gets a shot away, it's blocked. Dylan Tate, can he bend one? Smacks off the face of Esselink. Calvin Miller tried to play a 1-2 of Lissa, but good defending from Amar Fata, and now Kucherenko clears it down towards Sapsford. Tried to buy a foul, and good work from Henderson. He didn't actually go in for the challenge, he knew what was coming, read the ball well, and now Allen on the ball, and this is what we wanted, a spell of possession. Spencer turns and uses Scott Bain. Tate, good pass out to Allen, and now Adams is away if he can find him. Played through for Brian Graham. Brian Graham, can he get a shot away? Round Kucherenko, and Brian Graham makes it 3!
Oh, he will have loved that moment.
Kucherenko just stops, and then delays come in. He's in no man's land, and Brian Graham takes it around the goalkeeper and slots home.
I mean, he had no right to win that ball in the first place, but fair game to him. Showed great composure. Round the keeper, slots it away. Oh, it's just brilliant.
That couldn't have come at a better time. Falkirk under so much pressure, and to think the man could have been sent off maybe 5-10 minutes ago. He stayed on the pitch, he's been working hard, and he gets his goal.
Just rewards for all the hard work he's put in today. He's harangued the Dundee United back line, giving them absolutely no peace at all. And that's why we brought him in at the beginning of the season, for moments like that. With all his experience, I think as well, Josh, you probably won't see it on the screen, but he's been chatting the whole way through the game, directing players, pointing them where to go, telling them what runs to make, encouraging players to get in, and happy days, Josh.
And it is full time at Tannadice. Dundee United 0, Falkirk 3. Goals from Calvin Miller, a Kucherenko own goal, and Brian Graham complete with 3 goals, and it's 3 points back down the road to the Falkirk Stadium, and continuing an impressive run of form.